And that's exactly how it works. Because it's a fail-safe. It's self-protecting. The body is literally self-protecting. So the blood, once it goes bad, you're done. The Bible literally says your blood is your life force. And this is how strategic the blood is. Do you realize that there was a crime scene in here? And let's say 3 of us got cut. They could tell whose blood is who. The blood is so strategic that people have got bone marrow transplants. And do you know that the people who get the bone marrow of the other person, their sperm starts to register as the person whose bone marrow was transplanted?
That's crazy.
Your blood starts in your bone marrow.
Not even you anymore.
Inside your bone. So the blood starts there. So if you get a bone marrow transplant, that's literally a soul transplant. You are no longer yourself. Because let me tell you something. If my husband gets his bone marrow, me and my husband gonna have a mixed baby. A mixed baby. Because if he gives my husband bone marrow, the babies is gonna come out looking like him. It is the start of the blood. And your blood is your life force. It is your identifying factor. It is what identifies you. If they take your fingerprints off, they're gonna find it through your blood. They could go to DNA ancestry and find out who your grandma was. My girlfriend literally found her dad. She's 38 years old. She took one of them blood tests. She found him, a sister, aunties, uncles, and they all look alike. And they all was on, hey, you don't know your mama. My mama wrote a book about it. It was sad. I said, no, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know no more.
Oh, question I had to ask.
Yes.
Now, all these health things you're giving us to take, and should we also talk to our doctors about what we're doing?
You can talk to your doctor, because if your doctor tell you anything that you should be having, anything but tea. Your doctor has told you to drink Diet Pepsi, he better tell you to drink.
No, I'm not going to tell him I drink.
You're not going to tell him you drink Diet Pepsi, but you're going to tell him me?
No, I tell my doctor I drink a lot. I try to drink water.
Just think about this. There's a word. It's called sepsis. SEPSIS or something like that. Spelled just like Pepsi. They ain't lying to you when they put it out for you. Pepsi came out. Guess when diabetes hit a plateau? 1983. When the food pyramid came out. The food pyramid came out with the big pyramid. It said, guess what you better eat first? Grains. Rice. Rice with everything. Rice is the main course. Rice cakes, rice this, rice that, and don't forget the corn. And then after you get corn, and you know corn is the biggest mold. It grows so much mold.
That's not about it.
It grows so much mold that it helps you decompose yourself. You eat mushrooms. What do mushrooms job in nature?
Fungi.
Is a fungus and it's meant to decay. Guess what they gonna give you? Mushroom this, mushroom that. It's a delicacy.
Mushroom burgers.
Mushroom this and mushroom. You help you die.
My nurse dietitian told me to eat more vegetables.
I like mushrooms. I like corn.
But this is the thing.
I thought I thought eating salt stuff like pretzels and stuff, but she said you don't want to worry about your blood pressure. Everything my mom had was blood pressure, diabetes, blood pressure. I got down with that.
And guess what you got from your
I got my
mom?
hair.
Guess what you got from your mom?
And hair and all that.
Blood. That's the one thing that you get from your mother. How did you think you was born? You got fed through an umbilical cord. Nobody gave you. Listen. So when you have a baby, right? The baby stays in the stomach for how many months?
9 months.
Nobody gives that baby a burger. How do you think the baby eats? Through the umbilical cord. So if you go through your whole pregnancy, you ate cheeseburgers, French fries. You might have had a banana or an orange or two. What you think you passed to that baby really?
Nothing.
That baby coming to the earth struggling. From day one, the baby was struggling. That's why more kids now have diabetes. Kids will go into the hospital after drinking one Capri Sun. Y'all remember when the Capri Suns used to have solid color packaging and the kids was getting sick and they started making the clear packaging because the kids would drink mold. Then they don't have no body defenses to fight the mold off that they just drank. Just think about the babies. They haven't had one vitamin since they was born. My daughter was on a chicken and fried diet, chicken nuggets, and French fries. That's what you call DHS, sir. Cause I just figured it out. I ain't even gonna lie. I just figured it out. The chicken nugget, that all these babies is on chicken nuggets. They never had a banana.
They don't want
The
none.
banana only had Gerber on it. That's the last time it was a banana. When it was in a little Gerber package. My daughter is a chicken fried, chicken nugget eating, chicken nugget. But guess what? She will drink tea.
How old is she?
She's 11. She'll drink tea. My son, I call him Honey Bear. Honey Bear, Honey Bear.
Another thing I was thinking about, like you say, your child was the way you ate, but I think it's this artificial milk, like the isomilk, Similac, and all that. That caused all these children to act a little
You can't even.
crazy.
But this is the
Because
thing.
see, I had my 2 older kids. I had carnation milk and K-Roll syrup and vitamin.
Yep, that's how I was giving my baby. Yeah.
And my third child and my last child, they act different. It's the same mother, same father. But I think it's the milk. They put something in this
It's
isomilk,
formula.
similar. Yeah.
Listen, do you remember? I remember, because I'm 38. That's a baby, y'all. But to these kids, I'm old. These kids treat me like an old lady. And I can't wait to say I'm 40 because that don't mean that I got some type of respect. Like you can tell me, sit there. And I'm going to go sit there in the corner. You see what I'm saying? So I want my respect too. But I noticed that if you don't teach your kids, they will never know. I remember when they made a ban against the boob. Do y'all remember that? Women used to be out in the mall like, they used to have the babies just boob. They made it a thing of perversion. Now today, the women don't even know. They had a whole crisis. I don't know if y'all know. On social media, they was going crazy. We can't find no milk. As if the boobie left the chest. The boobie is still there. They don't even know what the boobie is for no more.
Nope.
That's because the
That's a
isomilk,
shame.
Similac.
That's what I'm saying. But they was trying to sell. It's called formula. It ain't even called
It
baby.
ain't even called baby milk. It's called. They telling you it's a formula.
What's the formula to destruction? Ignorance. To the point where you got a daughter, she don't know her boobs is not there to be sexy. She think her boobs is for sexy. She don't know the boobs is the baby food. You know who brought it to my attention? The one person who made me actually think was a woman that liked women. She said, I don't understand how do all these women act like they can't feed their baby when they got boobs. A woman who didn't want to use her boobs was literally teaching women who had boobs and didn't know how to use them. To me,
Strange
that was
world.
amazing.
They used to teach
Strange
you that
world.
in the hospital how to nurse your child.
Hold the baby up. But this is the thing. If you don't have any nutrients, guess what you can't do?
Feed your
Breastfeed
baby.
out here.
Yep.
If you don't have a drop of nutrients, if you never had a drop of tea, you never ate no honey, you like literally you treat everything with a Benadryl, how do you think you gonna produce breast milk? So with that being said, these babies is gonna die if
Yeah,
y'all don't
that's
go
crazy.
home and slap y'all kids and teach them how to use this tea and teach them how to use this nature as medicine. Because I know for a fact I'm guilty of it. I'm not gonna come and point the finger and say, I feed my baby. I feed my babies hardly. I'm gonna go home today and bake some ribs. But there is the option to have some tea. You see what I'm saying? There is zero Kool-Aid. Because Kool-Aid is just sugar and water.
How about Crystal Light?
No. No.
That's worse.
No.
That's what I've been
Go
drinking.
ahead.
Yeah, don't leave that alone. That's aspartame. Leave that alone. Yeah.
Oh, Golden Field is definitely good. I heard that was like how people was using at the flush day system back in the day. Also, Golden Field was like when they had like a syphilis outbreak and chlamydia outbreak back in the day. They used Golden Field to treat like STDs. Everybody do baking soda, but my whole thing is the soda is for sodium.
Baking soda and lemon together.
Oh, and lemon together.
That cleans all your organs.
Listen, I know for a fact that people do use baking soda. I'm just scared to use baking soda because it's what is it called? What site? So sodium
Sodium
bicarbonate.
bicarbonate. Right, there you go.
Crystal Light every day. I say
That's not the problem. She said she had diabetes. She drank Crystal Light every day.
Oh, you gotta stop that.
That's like if me and him was together, we was a couple, and every day he woke up with $20 missing. I'm not the problem. I'm stealing your money, sir. There's no light is living. All you have to do is make her living. Your dietitian, you better find out what the parent company of his ain't come to light, because it's probably the pharmaceutical company.
Lemon juice and water is ice. That's why you want.
Now, it's the best lemonade ever. You will stop and
Lemon
you
juice
will
and
like.
water. Drink it every day.
I drink that soda.
These sodas alone, you got your